Welcome to another 830 Smooth Podcast Music Review with your boy Hustle Man. And I got a special guest in here tonight, Miss Kiara J. What's happening?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kiara J, aka Big Mama, coming straight out of Collins, Mississippi. Big 601. Y'all hear me?
Okay.
Yes, I am
We
a
got a big
upcoming
mama in the house,
artist.
man. Yes, indeed. What you said again?
I'm an up and coming Southern Soul artist. Um, I like to do R&B. I love country. I love blues, but right now, what resonates with me the most is Southern Soul. So that's what we rocking with y'all.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We've been rocking with that truck start love, man.
Hey.
For real, man.
No, real
Yeah,
talk. I
yeah,
appreciate
for
it.
sure. No problem. Yeah, man. We're gonna get into these questions, man. I got some good questions for you, man. I'm gonna ask you about your roots real quick, man.
Okay.
Uh what are some of your earliest memories hearing the blues in Mississippi?
Ooh, some of my earliest memories are hearing the blues. But when you growing up in Mississippi, like that's pretty common for you to hear all the time. Just like how you can come on the radio and hear
Right.
rap music, but in the South, you go anywhere and everybody just playing blues. You know what I'm saying? Or they playing like some old school R&B. But as far as my household, I was fortunate enough to grow up with both my great grandparents on my granddaddy's side and a great grandmother on my grandmother's side. So anytime we had gatherings or anything, anytime they was cooking, you wouldn't hear nothing but blues, nothing but blues. Wasn't nothing allowed in my great grandparents' house but blues. You couldn't play no rap music. You couldn't play nothing else but the blues and gospel. And I'm thankful
Yeah.
for it because yeah, I really love blues. I really do. I'm thankful for them for instilling that in me because they're a big part of why I do blues today.
Okay, so you been there two stepping all day, being there doing your one too.
Do you hear me?
Okay then. What was your family relationship with music? Were there other musicians or singers in your family?
Yes. So I have a lot of ministers, deacons and pastors in my family. So all of us, we all started out in church. So whether it's my granddaddy from him singing in the pulpit, or whether it's from my uncle with him playing the saxophone, the drums, and singing at church. I picked up piano as a kid, and then I started singing. I have producers that are in my family. My cousin Mo Figures from the coast, Gulfport area in Mississippi. He's a producer, living in Atlanta now. So yeah, everyone in my family is pretty much musically gifted.
Inclined. Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. So you bad with that piano,
man, a monster
huh?
on them keys, man, monster on the keys. I took
so
lessons
so
when I was a kid, but then I started started playing by ear when I was about 7, 8 years old. So
okay. So is we gonna see you doing live performance playing the piano while you singing?
yeah, I'm actually working on some new joints right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm building the beats myself on my piano. I'm trying to start incorporating, a live band. Start incorporating, the live music. Me playing the piano while I'm singing my song.
Right.
So yeah, you definitely can look forward to Kiara J getting on the keys. A little
Okay.
bit,
I
a little
definitely, I
bit, a
definitely,
little
I definitely want to see you do that, man.
bit.
How did growing up in Mississippi specifically shape your connection to the blues?
Growing up in Mississippi, my connection with the blues, I feel like in different regions of the world, you connect with different music. Um, just like up north, I'm not really sure what type of music they listen to, but I know for Cali, they listen to a lot of West Coast music. They
Right,
resonate with it. But for
right.
us in the South, we come up off of struggle. We live around a lot of woods. We live around cows, ranches, farms. We watched our great grandparents struggle. We watched our grandmothers grind to get it. So it's like everything that you hear inside of a blues song, that's somebody in Mississippi's life, if not everybody's life in some form of fashion.
Right.
So I love the blues because it tells a strong depiction of my life. So when I'm making the music, I don't feel like I have to ride a wave. I don't feel like I have to hop on any trends. You can never go wrong with making blues music because it's simply about your life. It's simply about your life experiences.
That's right. It's more soul felt than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely, definitely. The rhythm. Uh, many of the earliest females blues artists like Memphis Minnie faced it challenges. Do you feel connected to their legacies and struggles as her being a female blues singer? Do you know who that is? Memphis Minnie?
Mm-mm. Could you ask the question again?
Oh, okay. Um, many of the earliest female blues artists like Memphis Minnie faced it challenges. Do you feel like connection to their legacy and struggles? Like, you probably don't even know her. She's an older blues singer, you know, and back then, it was kind of like hard for blues singers, like being female. But that's in anything, they try to always put the women against the men and all that type of stuff in the industry.
Hmm.
But it was kind of hard for the women back then to be brought into the blues, you know what I mean? For being a dominant man thing, you know what I'm saying, with the blues. So how do you think blues is going now for the females?
Um, I would definitely say, even though I do not know her, I definitely resonate with what you just said. Because it is hard, especially as a female entertainer, because you have a lot of people that don't take you seriously as they would take a man. Um, and also, um, the difference today, I would say social media would be the biggest difference. I say we still have those struggles, but I'm going to say it's not the same kind of struggle as they would have endured back then because they didn't have things like iPhones and Facebook and Instagram, things that you can just go viral off of just one click. So yes, we do have social media as a resource now, but it's still so hard navigating through the music world as a female. You have some people that don't know how to keep it professional. They'll try to make advances at you or try to get you to do certain services just to get your song heard, which is crazy.
Right, right. I've been hearing that from a lot of females in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for disrespect that the males do pass at women, man. That's inappropriate, you know what I'm saying, coming toward. But you got weirdos everywhere, so you just gotta be mindful of the situations you put yourself in, It is good people out here that really helps, you know what I mean? So we can't let them veer y'all from the game, you know what I mean? Because it is genuine people out here that really would like to help, you know what I'm saying? Women. Yeah,
I've
for
met
sure.
some great people, like Tony McNair. He's really, really great. He's from Mississippi. He helps a lot of the artists out. But Tony was the first person that reached out to me and that has been sticking by me while I've been doing this music thing. So yeah, he's one of the good ones. So shout out to you, Tony. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Tony, man. We finna get to your creative process. Um, how would you describe your creative process? Are you more of a night owl or an early bird when inspiration strikes?
Um, Inspiration for me strikes at any moment, any time. So it really just depends. Like if I'm sitting somewhere driving in my car, I may be driving and just looking at a truck or something, and some lyrics just come across my head. I'll just go open my notes real quick, write it down for later on, and form it into something else. Or if I'm just sitting in my bed, or if I can't sleep, I'll get the writing. So it's really no specific time frame. It's throughout the day, throughout the whole day. I'm brainstorming.
Okay, so you get more of your creative side at night or in the day? You just anytime it just
Anytime, like anytime, seriously, like. But what's crazy is none of that really matters for real with me because I don't have a song written out until I'm headed to the studio or I'm sitting in the studio when the pressure is on me. Like, okay, well, you at the studio now, so now you got to write. I have a whole song completed. Won't even have one lyric written out.
so you really writes inside your head before you put it on the paper?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody got their own way of critiquing things. Like, you feel me? Like me, I kind of do similar thing, but me, I kind of like to start the punching in now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I get more of a punch line out myself if I punch in. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Are we looking for that? We looking for that pop. We looking for that catch. What's gonna be the catchiest thing? You know what I'm saying? To say that the grab the crowd's attention type thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're writing a new song, do the lyrics or the melody come to you first?
The lyrics come to me first. Um, and then after the lyrics are written out, then that's when the melody comes in. I just go in and I just start plugging, or if something doesn't sound how I want it to sound, I just go in and just start changing up the melodies to the song.
Cool. I like that. I like the process. So you already had a song already before you go in there and get the beat to it.
Oh yeah, or
When you-
I mean, I guess it just even with that, it still depends. But most times, I have my lyrics written out. But sometimes I can hear a beat, and before I even have the words, I'm just thinking of like a melody, like I'm humming, and I can hear myself like singing the song. I just can't hear the lyrics, but I can hear like how I'm singing on it, if that makes sense.
right. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. What elements make for an ideal studio or recording experience for you?
Oh, the elements. Well, I would say I would say you as the artist coming prepared first, which means coming prepared like with your ideas at least, some type of form of how you want to go about the song. Second thing, I would say the producer, because my producers are very important. They are the key to a great song, and I say that because they're the masterminds behind the beat. They're mixing and mastering everything. They're pitching ideas here and there. So yeah, I would say
Most,
those elements are important. Those are very important. I may be
most definitely.
missing some, but to me, those are the top ones, and everything else just flows.
Everything else just comes together real smooth.
Yep.
Okay. Many blues songs tell stories of heartache and struggle. How do you tap into those deep, raw emotions when you're writing or performing?
Whew. Huh. I take my time answering this question because I like this question. Um, all of my music, even the music that I don't have out yet, which is why I say all of my music, um, is solely based on my life experiences, whether it's something I have already been through or whether it's something that I'm currently going through. I'm not ever gonna sit and write about something that is not resonating with me. Um, so Could you ask that question one more time? My bad.
Yeah, how do you tap in? Like, how do you? Okay, when you're doing a
That's
show, a
the
live
part.
performance,
That's the
and
part
how
I
do
was.
you? Oh, that's the part you was at.
Yeah, the tap in because it was cutting out, but I did catch your question. But how I tap into that, I just place myself back in that situation. Like when I'm singing, it's hard for me to disassociate from that experience, even though it has passed and gone on. That's still a part of me. That's still a part of my life and my journey. So when I'm singing it, it's just gonna be authentic for me to tap in because I'm remembering those feelings I felt during that time. I'm remembering you know, the struggle of getting out of that certain situation and all my feelings just come out when I'm touching that mic.
So I want you to explain this one. Where you been? Can you tell us about that before we play it?
Yeah, so where you been? Is actually about the same person that Truck Stop Love was about. But during this part of the song, I am now, fed up. I'm done. I'm tired of putting myself and my feelings and my heart on the chopping block for somebody that's not loving me the way I need to be loved. Someone that is spending more time outside with loose women, trying to come back home once he's giving himself away and up to other people. So it's really a song about putting myself first and a reminder that I don't have to take anything that does not equal or amount up to what I know I am worth as a woman.
That's heard. That's heard. I understand. I understand that. Cause you can flip that any way, man. You can flip that any way.
Oh yeah.
But we finna get to on Kiara J. Where you been?
All right,
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Caught your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? I called your phone, voicemail again. Texting you crazy, can't even spell what I'm sending. Said you was headed to the juke joint, just you and the guys. But I never seen the juke joint stay open after 5. Your clothes and shoes are sitting right on the curb. Sleeping with the devil, you're bound to get burned. Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Caught your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? You can call your mama, you can call your sister, you can call the preacher, whoever's gotta pull up and get you. You was never bigger than the program. Had to cut you loose, had to show you just who I am. Big mama don't play, and I'm having my way. Don't get it twisted, I can have a new man today. Yeah, yeah. Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Caught your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Caught your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside?
Hey man, so you did your thing. You rocked that. I gotta drop a bomb on you, man. Drop a bomb on you, man. You
Thank you.
did that. Yeah, man.
Appreciate that. You feel me?
Hey, he brung it up at you, man. He brung it up at you, man. You hear me? He brung it up at
Yeah, he did. He did. And I'm thankful.
you. Right. Okay. What was your biggest break or the moment when you decided to pursue music professionally?
Um, when I decided to pursue music professionally, I was doing cover songs on Instagram, Snapchat, just randomly posting here and there, on Facebook as well. And I had this cover of me doing um, King George, Too Long, and then I also did a gospel song, Cooling Water. Um, and a artist's promotional team reached out to me from Instagram, and the conversation kind of sparked my interest into doing music because they were really intrigued by my voice, my sound. They were curious to know like how I would sound inside of a studio. They were curious to know like how I would sound like creating my own music and things like that. And they basically told me like, we love how you sound. Get you a couple songs out, and we want to circle back and speak with you again. But we got tabs on you, so know that. That was what made me want to go into music professionally. Is because okay, I mean I've always loved doing music. Never really just thought about doing it as a career. But I said if I was to get into it, I would do it for fun. But just to know that other people enjoy my voice, that made me want to like create music so that other people can be able to hear me, but not only hear me singing cover songs, but they can hear me and get to know me as a individual, as an artist.
Right. Definitely. You definitely have some relatable songs, you know. Not only females can relate, male can relate to it too, you know what I'm saying? If you putting it on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? Also, it's just being real and being authentic about certain situations like that people gravitates to you. So I understand, you know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
I try to make my music to not where only like women can feel it, but like you said, to where men can feel it too.
Right. That's all about painting pictures, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but that's the beauty about the blues, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the beauty about it. Like you can make a song, and even if you're speaking about one particular situation did to you, it's thousands of other people that's gonna take that song, and when they hear it, they gonna hear something else. You know what I'm saying? That resonate with them.
Right. That's what music do. That's why I love music. It just, you know what I'm saying, just do something to me. It's a stress reliever.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I say writing music for me is like writing inside of my diary.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Um, Miss Lily used to call it street diaries, like just real, they just diary, straight raw. You know, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Uh, what is the biggest misconception you think people have about blues music or musicians today?
The biggest misconception that people have with blues music, they think that we're starting to, just because the rest of the world is just not catching on, they're thinking that we are just now starting to get into blues, or that we're faking the funk, or just riding the wave, not knowing that this is actually like this is
A
culture.
lifestyle.
Like we,
That's
it's a
right.
lifestyle. We've been doing blues music. Blues has been around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
TK Soul, Johnny Taylor. Like blues has not gone anywhere. J1. Like blues has not
Yeah.
gone anywhere. But what
BB
happened was
King. Yeah.
you had some great artists that come out with some great music that touched the world. For example, everyone knows 803 Fresh came out with Boots on the Ground. The rest of the world is just now starting to catch on to blues and southern soul, but this has always been around. So I think that's the biggest misconception that they have, and also that it didn't start with us. Blues and country started with us. So we didn't come in taking over anything, changing up anything. We just get back to our roots. We getting back to what's always been us. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. I feel that.
Yeah.
Can you share a memorable one of the most memorable gigs you've ever played?
Oh, I definitely can. I definitely can. I haven't had many shows. Like I said, I just started out, but the highlight, which will always be the highlight for me, my very first show that I had was a big show, and I didn't think that Truck Stop Love was that good enough for me to be on this stage with these big name of people. So shout out to K9 Entertainment, which is King George's manager. It was a show for his birthday, and it was Breeze, Big Mel, Danny Douglas, OB, Leah Simone. It felt good to be on stage amongst other big name artists, and I'm just now coming out starting my career, but each artist that I met while there, they knew who I was and they knew my song. Breeze actually has supported me since before I even dropped Truck Stop Love. So that meant a lot to me. To be able to meet him, meet Big Mel. It was an honor to meet everybody. I love their work and I love their work ethic. I love their music. So just for me to be amongst these people, it was a great learning experience, but it was also humbling. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. I gotta give you one of the applause for that. Yeah, facts, man. Um, let's see. How would you compare the music scene in Mississippi today to when you were first starting out?
Well, I started August the 12th, but I can still see a difference like every day, because the scene is always changing daily. It's never stagnant, and I love seeing new artists like me coming out with new sounds, creating their own lane, their own wave with this Southern soul stuff. So I see it. I see it going up. It's constantly going up every day. It's constantly going up every day. Of course, with influences from the older artists, we're able to do this today. But I love seeing Southern Soul and where it's going.
So definitely. What does it mean to be a blues woman in the 21st century? Have you ever had some old people come up to you and be like, you feel me? Like one of the elders in the game, you know what I mean? So have you ever had like your aunties or anybody like say something about your music?
Yeah. Everyone that I have come into contact with, they love my music. Like they really love it, especially my song, Truck Stop Love. Um, I haven't had like a few older ones, ask me like, "Girl, what you know about the blues?" Girl, like you too young to know about the blues, but they had their understanding. They'll say like you too young, but they also know like I was around your same age too, if not younger, when I first experienced the blues. So I don't think it's an age limit on when you can experience the blues. I believe a young child or young adolescent can experience the blues. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
So
That's
it's definitely
definitely
rewarding being a woman in the 21st century. In blues. And I say rewarding because I feel like it's self rewarding for me. Um, I love being able to have that voice and to be in control over this voice that I have, to be able to tell my life experiences. So that's rewarding to me.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
In your opinion, why does blues music continue to generate such a devoted following all over the world?
Man, look, the reason why the blues is gonna continue to get the shine, the light that it's getting, is because when it comes to blues, that's as real as it can get. Like you can go listen to whoever you want to listen to, and this is no damper on whoever is making rap music. This is just an example.
Right.
A nigga can be online talking about, y'all excuse my language, it's real Kiara now.
You good?
A
You
nigga
good?
can get online talking about he got AKs and he fucking this amount of different hoes and got this bitch one day, this bitch next day. That's all
Right.
cool and fine and dandy. But what's timeless? What's gonna be timeless? You talking about
The
AKs
blues,
all day? You
heartfelt
talking about,
music.
or you talking about in a song, this man just walked in on his woman cheating on him, or this man is having different feelings now about his relationship. He loves his woman, but he don't know how he can stay in this relationship, but he making himself stay. It's different stuff
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We talk about real. It's real, authentic, and people already, for some reason, they have like this. How can I say it? It's not a fetish. They just have this thing that they love about Southern people, our accents, our lifestyle, as far as from what they can see, the country lifestyle. But when you get deep off into it, we're actually like some interesting people, like real interesting people.
Man, that's no doubt. That's no doubt.
So when you
Man,
make
blues just always
the
moves
thing
you, man.
on
It just
it,
always touches your spirit because it comes from the soul. It's just like some soul food. You know what I'm saying? It's deep from the roots, man. You know what I'm saying? From America, you feel me? From the bottom of the map, like it's always been soul filled. Like
yeah, that ain't no
drip
lie
joint
when you hear
blues.
somebody say, "Oh, your granny put her foot up in this." That ain't
Yeah,
no joke, man. That's soul. That's what
that's
soul food
soul.
is. Your granny put her whole foot in it.
That's soul. You hear me? But Kiara J, you got to explain your hit, man. Trust Star Love, man. You got to explain what's going on, man. Get in the depths, man.
Okay, so let me explain this because for some reason, hustle, everybody think when they hear truck stop love, they know it's about a trucker, but they think it's about a lot lizard. I'm here to tell y'all, truck stop love is not about no lot lizards at all. So let me just explain the inspiration behind truck stop love. I was dating this truck driver from here around my area. We were dating for a little bit. Anytime he would come home off the road, he would never have time for me. He would always have every excuse under the sun as to why he was too tired for this, too tired for that. But whenever his homeboys call him, he up and he running. Whenever it was something he wanted to do, he would up and go do it. But whenever he wanted some loving, that's when he would make his way over and make time to stop through for bodily pleasure. But whenever I needed to be fulfilled emotionally, mentally, he was not there. He would only come through for a quick fill up, like I say in my song, and then he back on the road. So that's basically what it is: loving a man that loves the road more than he loves you, and even when he comes home, you love him so much that you're trying to be understanding, like, okay, I understand you're tired. Okay, I understand you're going on the road trying to make a living for yourself, make a living for us.
Right.
But after so long, shit start getting old.
Hey man, you said
So
that perfectly. You said that perfectly.
one of my
When we
lyrics,
fin-
I say, your heart run on diesel. No, your truck run on diesel, but your heart's on empty. That's just a play on him being a truck driver. Whenever they pull up to the truck stop, and the truck stop is um a symbolization of me, a symbolization of love, our love for each other. So when I say you pulled up at the truck stop and you only had time for a quick fill up, you only show us time whenever uh, you need your man looked after. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
So yeah,
man, we finna give them truck stop love.
let's get into it.
Ladies, it's Big Mama. You can check his oil, keep his wheels greased, and still end up broke down on the side of love. Some men ain't trying to part, they just passing through. That's that truck stop love. That's that truck stop love. All beats on the track. Ooh, baby, you got yourself a heavy load. When you're back in town, hold it in the road. He packed my heart and took the pieces, shutting down 49. He texted me good morning, but that was our last goodbye. You bring me trust and love. You only roll through when you need a touch. You bring me trust and love. You only roll through when you need a touch. If I had strength to turn the page, it wouldn't be the matter. I choose to stay. He poured me pain. I take a sip. Same old route, just a different trip. Ran out of fuel at the truck stop, love. But you only pull over for a quick fill up. Your truck run on diesel, yeah, but your heart's on empty. So tell the dispatcher, 10-4, I'm on another way. You bring me trust and love. At the truck stop, love. You only roll through when you need a touch. You only passing by. You bring me trust and love. Truck stop, love. You only roll through when you need a touch. Ladies, I know what I said. I swore I was done, but that's my man, and I'm riding with him every time.
There's her page, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, man.
Yes, make sure
Kiara J.
you follow me on Facebook. My Instagram is Kiara J Music. Kiara J Music. Sorry, y'all. Kiara J Music.
Kiara J Music. Man, I love that song, man. It's just that you feel me, that two step that you can just do with it though. Like, ooh, like you hear me?
Yeah, you heard what I said at the end. I was like, that's my man, and I'm sticking with him. Honey,
All
because
right.
I said that because even though a lot of us women in situations will say that we done with a man because he done did us so wrong, but then he could say the right thing, or you know that makeup sex. It's either the makeup sex or he just say the right things to get you back in the moment, and you like, you know what? I know I said I was done, but that's my man, and I'm gonna ride with him.
They ride or die. You know what I'm saying? You got some women out there like that, man, and us as men, we gotta hold on to them type, man, cause it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of nothing's running around, man. You know what I'm saying? The one that respect herself and respect her man at the same times,
It's
man,
hard
that's
to
hard
come
to come
by.
by.
It's hard to come
That's hard
by.
to come by. Nah, facts. I'm talking about seriously. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, being the color we is for, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to color, man, like it's hard. I tell you.
It is. It definitely is. But it definitely is a lot of great women out here, just like it is a lot of great men out here. We just have to love on each other more and stop playing the blame game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's right.
just love on each other more.
That's right. We got to. We definitely got to. All right, I'm finna ask you some fun, quick, rapid questions. If you could jam with any musician, living or dead, who would it be?
If I could jam with any musician, living or dead, who would it be?
Yeah, who would it be?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why you do me like that?
Living or
Cause I
dead?
got. Can I name a few? I ain't gonna name everybody, but I'm just name a few because I can't even do everybody like that. I love them too much, man.
Who is your favorite one though? Out of everybody that you'll like to do one like the most with? Like
Beyonce, Beyonce, Beyonce or
Beyonce.
Chris Brown. One of them. Beyonce or Chris Brown.
Okay. Rihanna, Chris Brown.
I didn't say
Give me Beyonce.
Rihanna. I said Beyonce. But shout out to Rihanna. I love you, girl.
Beyonce.
I love
Okay,
you, Rihanna.
hey, for real. Okay.
But man, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. Oh fuck. Smokey Robinson. Man, the
Wow.
Isley brothers.
Right.
Isley, Jasper Isley. Like it's so many that I would just want to work with. But if I had to choose today, living, Beyonce. What's up? What's up, Beyonce?
Beyonce, now who dead? Okay, that's living. What about dead?
Dead. Whitney Houston.
Oh, oh, you don't want to got Whitney out the bag.
Whitney Houston.
Yes, indeed. I'm talking about that voice.
Because I love Whitney Houston so much. Like didn't know her personally, but the world kind of got to know that she was human and she had like her life struggles or whatever that she went through in her life. But with all that, I could just listen to her songs and I could just tell she's singing from the heart. Like she ain't just singing about nothing. Like she's singing about something that she done gone through or something that she is currently going through. And I can
Right.
just hear it, all the soul in her voice, like, and just the way that she was, like, all just away from the music, like watching her in her interviews, like she was like so angelic and she was so human and sweet, like, and that reminds me of me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm such a good person to the core, like, and I try to carry that with me everywhere I go. And she just a prime example, like you stick true to yourself, you stick true to God, and just put out your truth. Like you could leave a whole legacy behind and won't even know it. And that's why I love Whitney Houston, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Whitney Houston, man. I love Whitney Houston too, man. I grew up listening to Whitney Houston. My mama know, man.
Man, and she was just so different. Like,
Yes, she was.
oh, she was so different. Like, she literally had her own lane of things that she was like singing, orchestrating. Like, it was just amazing to see.
Right. What's the craziest instrument? What's the weirdest instrument you've ever played?
The weirdest instrument I have ever played.
Why you moving your neck like that?
Okay, I went to a science museum one time and they had this big old, dang, what is it called? Dang, what them doggone things called? Lord have mercy.
How you look?
Y'all, please don't get me to sounding slow. It's,
How
you know,
look?
the
How
angels,
look?
when they
How
took the
look?
thing and they playing that thing,
A harmonica?
that ain't no harmonica. This is a
I mean,
harmonica.
damn.
See, that's why I didn't want to say slow. I started to say harmonica.
A heart. A heart.
A heart. A heart.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, a heart. Yeah.
I tried to play that thing. It didn't sound like shit. It sounded like a sad ass clip in the Boondocks. I don't what the hell,
Man, you crazy, but I'm saying so you ain't
man,
you ain't get it
no
right.
hell I was doing. I said, man, bring my piano. Where my piano? Shit.
Is there a song you could listen to forever and never get tired of it?
Hey, hold on, wait. We talking any song or we talking Southern Soul right now?
Man, any song Kiara J will listen to over and over without listening to no other song. Just your favorite song you'll play over and over.
All right. It's a song by Kaylani and Cardi B right now called Safe. I love that song. I love that song really, really bad. I love how Kaylani is singing on it. But aside from that, man, this doggone Southern Soul. Hold up, wait. We got time. Hold up real quick.
We got time. We got time today.
We got time today. Hold up. This finna be a little quick shout out to my boy, Mr. Houston County Cowboy.
Uh-oh.
I love this song. Hold up. Hold up now. What the hell you say?
Stand up straight. Man, he'll take this goddamn ball.
Uh-oh.
Drinking on that doggone gun.
Hey.
Shaking ass in the parking lot.
Hey, yeah.
Oh.
That's my shit right there. Don Julio at the Julio.
Oh. Get turned in the building. You hear me?
For real.
Okay.
You know that's my song. We will get turned before the line.
Man, you already know it. You talking about that Julio. Like a Julio. What's your go-to karaoke song? It look like you do karaoke. You got to have a good song that you go.
Fun fact, my favorite is any Adele song or any Chris Stapleton song. I love Chris Stapleton. He's my favorite country artist. And Adele is one of my favorite artists. Specifically a song to just get up there and say, hey, play this song. I would say Mary J. Blige, Not Gonna Cry. Or Sunshine Anderson, Heard It All Before.
Mary J. I ain't fucking with Mary J. neither, man. Mary J.
They not.
Oh, boy,
You think I said, well, all the time that I was loving you, you were busy loving yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, she talked that stuff now.
I swear. What's the most interesting place you ever visited?
Oh, okay. So the most interesting place that I have visited, I would literally probably have to say New York City. I've been to Washington, D.C. I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been a lot of places, but New York was just something that was just to a small town country girl.
Right.
That's like being inside of a movie scene type stuff. I'm like, what the world? Like tall skyscraper buildings.
So you've been to New York, New York.
New York, New York. I stayed in Times Square.
Ooh. I know
And
it's high as hell in New York too. And I done been
it is.
to New York, but not New York, New York. I done been to like Buffalo, New York, Salamega, and Niagara, New York.
It's not really expensive how people think. I guess it depends on when you book your hotels, and it depends on the time of the year. Because when I went, it was like summertime. It was
Right.
around like May or June. And then when I stayed in Times Square, I didn't pay, but over a little bit over $1,100. But that was because I stayed for like 7 days. But you
Right.
gotta think for New York, that's insanely good, especially
Yeah,
with me
exactly.
staying in Times Square. Like I can walk
What
outside.
7 days? Yes, that's unbelievable for real.
Yeah, and then I saw all the buildings. Like I said, I seen people smoking marijuana like around police officers, and I'm wondering why y'all ain't been slammed down on y'all neck yet. Cause they'll do it down here. They'll do it. I'm like, what?
Is it legal up there?
It's legal up there, but
Is it?
I knew it was legal there. I'm not used to seeing nobody smoking no Mary J around no police officers coming from the South.
Yeah, right. That's how I was when I moved down here to Colorado. I'm not used to that. I was still trembling and stuff like that. But man, the police even be smoking bud around here, man, walking around. I'm like, damn, yeah, it's sweet. Like, you can't get in trouble for this. You know what I'm saying? Medication.
Oh yeah, so like all the
Recreational.
bright lights in the buildings and stuff. Like we don't have that stuff down here, like in Mississippi. In the South, for real. Like I done traveled all around the South. I haven't seen anywhere that come remotely close to New York, other than I'm gonna say when I went to Texas. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. Denver like that too, though. Denver built up big skyscrapers too.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful too, and then it's surrounded by mountains. Like it's real, it's real beautiful. It blew my mind too, coming from the South. I'm from Florida. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, man, definitely
Florida
like
boy.
Florida boy.
What you know about that water, that Florida water?
Man, come on, man. No, I know something about that Florida water, man. But definitely, New York definitely is like one of my top places I love too, cause it's just the atmosphere. See, I went to Salamega, and you can smell literally smell the sap coming from the trees. It had this sweet fragrance that came from the trees. You know what I'm saying? We ride like on a road that's kind of got like little like guardrails on the side, and we're going like up a mountain type thing, man. I'm talking about so beautiful and so piney smelling, smell like real like honey, but it's coming from a tree. Like literally, like I ain't no cap, no exaggerating or nothing. Like it was
You better
just
watch out
different.
for them New Yorkers though, cause them folks will hustle you out your drawers.
Man,
I ain't lying.
I'm a natural born hustler. They can't hustle a hustler. You feel
Man,
me?
I'm a hustler too, but that's how I knew that them people in New York, they
No,
something different. Cause they don't
no.
hustler for real.
Man, hustlers everywhere, man. Hustlers everywhere.
Them folks in New York,
Man, I
something
ain't gonna
different.
lie. I'm from small town Pensacola, man, with Roy Jones Jr., Emmett Smith, all these people, plus a gang of more people. Like, listen. You cannot run no game on us. I done came to this big city, and I'm going circles. I'm doing circles. You feel me? Like they think we slow in the South, boy. We is not slow in the South, boy. Go some of these major cities, boy. These folks are for
It's
real,
ridiculous how
man.
they think, because you ain't lying. Because you go up north and have a conversation with somebody, they'll be like, "Oh, you from Mississippi?" Or from the South. They'll just say the South because they hear that accent.
Right.
But then once they have deep conversation with you, they get that look on their face like, "Oh, this motherfucker ain't dumb. This motherfucker smart."
He's intelligent. Yeah, he's real intelligent.
Very intelligent.
Right. Facts. On to the next. Uh, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
If I could have a dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Mm, probably, probably Martin Luther King
That's a good
because
one.
it take a lot, like for a regular human to get in front of people and do anything, but for this man to basically like lead a whole nation, I want to know like his thought process. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to know everything. I want to like dig into his mind. Like what gave you the courage and the strength to like during this time be able to carry this amount of black people with you on your back? You know what I'm saying? Like striving towards a change. And like what did you see like in the future for all of us like that just put the fire under your feet to want to continue on with the civil movement? You know what I'm saying?
Freedom. Freedom.
Yeah.
That was the picture he was painting among us as colored people to be free physically, mentally, and spiritually,
But
to
see, in a
have
sense today,
equal rights to people, you know what I mean,
hell yeah.
that they thinking less of, but no one's over no one but ourselves besides the Most High. And I'm saying he fought for freedom for us to drink out the same water fountain as these other people,
Hmm.
which is all God's children.
Yeah.
That was the big picture for us all.
I wonder what it looked like for him though. Like I know freedom is like a big word in itself, but getting specific. Like what did that look like? You know what I'm saying? Because what it
It
may
looked
have looked like
like,
for him back then, what he wanted to happen, could look totally different now from what it actually is.
yeah, because we're not eventually free from none of the things that we're thinking we're free from.
I don't know.
Cause
We
we
still being
still
oppressed by our oppressors.
right. Cause I seen something similar just happen not too long ago around y'all neck of the woods with the college student.
Rest in peace, Trey Reed. Rest in peace,
Rest in
Trey
peace, Trey
Reed.
Reed. You know, this is all the things that Martin Luther King fought for. You know what I mean? To have no criticism amongst each other, no racism against amongst each other, all equal. But seeing it from his point of view, it was hard dealing with so much at that time for being a big leader. Like being a big leader like that, you know it comes with all type of fuckery. Excuse my language. You feel me? But politics are full of that. And a lot of people scared to speak up. So he was just the voice behind the million. You know what I'm saying? Being a leader, man, is so much responsibility come with being a leader, man. Cause you always got haters. Don't matter if you're doing right or wrong, you always gonna have a hater. But that lets you know that you are doing something and you're a threat from the get-go. It's
Man,
strength in numbers, and he knew that.
you ain't said nothing but a word.
Exactly. But that's a good one, man. Definitely Martin Luther King. I think he one of my ones that I really like sit down and really ask him that same exact question did you ask me? I mean, did you ask? I would ask him the same thing.
Yes, for sure.
What's your favorite book and why does it resonate with you?
Could you ask that again?
What is your favorite book and why how does it resonate with you? Excuse me.
Okay. I don't have I don't have a set favorite book. I have a favorite book series, which is the Blueford High series. I started reading those books when I was in high school, and it's basically a series of books about different kids in high school or in college or leaving college, going through different like life situations, whether it be assault from a family member and they talking about it through the whole book, um, or something simple as a breakup or divorce within their parents, like, and it's centered around like black kids and real life situations that go on in the black community in the black household. And I love the series and I still do to this day, um because it tells a lot of truth, but then it also like it teaches you a lot. Like I'm reading those books, I never really was a judgmental person, but it helped me to understand more that you never know what somebody is going through, like behind closed doors, and it's just like a reminder to me to just always be sweet, always be kind, because you know one bad word could ruin someone's whole day, make somebody like want to just end everything. But one kind word could do the opposite and make somebody's whole entire bad week or a bad year turn into something different for them just because you spoke goodness into them. You know what I'm saying?
And you're so right. You are so right. I also do like motivational speaking. Like, like Monday through Thursday, I get on my page on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I say some inspirational words, letting everybody know, if it's rough for you right now, later it can get better. It's like we make things kind of hard following like our decisions that we make to follow our future. And I'm
Mhm.
just talking about the things that we can control. I ain't talking about the things that we cannot control, you know what I mean? But
Right.
just mainly the thing is identifying the problem that we have going on within ourselves, you know what I mean? And try to penetrate that problem because mental health is definitely real. Mental health is so real. You
It's
know,
real, but within the black community, a lot of black families feel like mental health does not exist.
yeah, but now if you see all the things that's going on now in the world, they know mental health real and they just suppressing all the stuff that they don't want to face. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And if they don't know it or not, it's killing them within the inside. It's eating them up in the inside, deep in the inside. They want to express, they want to confront, but they just don't know how. And that's an illness. That is a sickness. You know what I mean? It really is. Bottling things up that can do you bodily harm. Man, that's just like a Coca-Cola getting shook up and they explode. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like that's who we need to be touching, our community. You know what I mean? To
Yes.
let everyone know, this is what my platform is for, to let everybody know that they have a platform to come on here and speak about anything, about anything. I don't care what it is, you know what I mean? Hustle always listening, you feel me? Like you got a friend in me, like you have an ear. And at the same time, we had to preach this more. You know, the youth have to see us doing this type of thing for them to do it to the next generation. Cause we all have a purpose, a mission, and a lot of us don't, you know, follow our purpose. We veer off, but we have to be the ones that step up and show gratitude to our teachers. You know what I mean? Cause if the originals could see us, man, they'll be like, what went on? It was no right structure. Everything got broke apart. Like it was no type of structure. So now fighting back from that is is wild. You know what I mean? It's really wild. But identifying the problem is, you know what I'm saying, dealing with depression, dealing with things that we have no control over. But the things that we have control over, which is ourselves, and anything that happened to us, we have the right to speak on it. We have the right to confront it. We have the right to step on it when it comes to us. Cause when it comes to me and a motherfucker doing me wrong, fuck you and fuck everything else.
It's been the biggest lesson. It's been the biggest lesson I didn't have to learn. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Definitely has been the biggest lesson that I'm still currently learning.
Man, we live and we learn, man. Ain't nobody no judge here.
Oh
What
no.
it do? What it do, chat? What it do, chat?
Then sometimes, you know, certain stuff to be going on. It'll have you wanna like, quit altogether, but you gotta keep a strong mindset because, you know, being original, people will try to steal your swag, people will try to take anything that you done worked hard for to do. And especially with being an upcoming artist, with some of these people out here that's already established or got a huge following, they don't mind taking from us that's trying to come up and get our own music started. They gonna take from you what you put hard work into and make it like they did something. Not everybody praising them for your hard work. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like
And
that.
all right, I wanna address the elephant in the room if I can.
What's up, man? What's up, Hustle?
Hey, I wanna address about the dude. You know, he heard truck stop love, and now he don't put his own twang on this, and now I got my homie feeling some type of way. I really wanted to address the elephant and let him know how you feeling about this, man. Like seriously, cause if you don't get it out, then he ain't gonna understand. Maybe if you have to tell him, he'll give you your homage for your creativity.
It's because it's really because you never want to sound like one of those people. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like
not, but it's nothing.
I always, show support to other people. I always show love. And this particular artist, he is somebody that I was supporting before I even decided to do music myself. I had been seeing him, going viral online, singing the Johnny Taylor covers. So for me to just had like release Truck Stop Love August 12th, we just gonna be real. I haven't seen no other Southern Soul artists, and the people that have come to me, they have not seen any other Southern Soul artists with the same concept of, the gas station and, love at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that whole concept. I worked hard on the song. And I'm not saying that he stole, the lyrics to my song or nothing, but the concept, the idea, the title, the name, you can't go around it and say that it ain't Truck Stop Love, man. Like that you didn't see Truck Stop Love and you just took truck stop and switched it to gas station.
And then
Even with the cover art for the single, it's almost identical to Truck Stop Love.
for real?
Yeah, you put the title Gas Station Love on the gas station, and then I got me, and I changed the title of the Love gas station, and I just put, the Heartbreak. Like I changed the title of the name of the truck stop, and then I had Truck Stop Love. Me being a fan of this person already, it hurt my feelings. Because I feel like, yeah, somebody did see my song going viral around the South, and it was just an easy target for them because I'm an upcoming artist. For them to just take, the name of the song and take the concept. I would have rather, him reached out to me and at least gave me props about it. Like, hey, like,
Right.
I see you. I love Truck Stop Love. I'm finna get ready to drop Gas Station Love. I would have been like, hey, do your thing. Like, I'm glad that you saw my song and you loved it and it, gave you inspiration
Right.
to create Gas Station Love, or either, put me on the song. But even if we didn't get on the song together, just pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be like, hey, this girl right here, or share my stuff. This girl right here, she made Truck Stop Love. I love this song. Y'all go check her out. Just something to give me my flowers. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was a little slap in the face, and it did hurt my feelings. I don't have no ill will towards nobody. I don't hate nobody. I still love the dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a great artist, but with that situation, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? It hurt my feelings, and I would have rather he like reached out to me and gave me thanks on my song and idea.
Man, you just don't realize how many people do that, man. And your song was out way before his too, right?
Yeah, so Truck Stop Love was released on all platforms August the 12th, but it was released to YouTube August the 6th. I got in the studio and started writing Truck Stop Love at the end of July with Heartbeats. He came out with Gas Station Love 3 days ago.
Oh man, so he had this brewing in the clutch the whole time while you done dropped yours. So he felt like he could tweak some, and you might not even get the drip, but you his friend, like y'all following each other. So his feed definitely gonna show up in yours. You know what I mean? So
well, I don't know if I don't think he follows me because I don't see his name like on my following or whatever. But like I said, my song has been doing numbers on TikTok. I've had people from the state of Texas, Louisiana, New Mexico, California, New York, everywhere. Like people just chiming in saying that they see my song. So I know if they see it, and I know if other artists, in the Southern Soul game see it, it's kind of hard for you not to see Truck Stop Love.
right. So, yeah, that ain't no coincidence. It's not
I know
coincidence.
that's how I feel, but I try to keep the positive wherever I can by still showing him some love because, like I said, he is a dope artist. But are my feelings hurt behind the situation? Yes, because like I said, I've worked hard and I'm trying to get my voice heard. So for somebody that's already established and they could have went any other direction to, do something.
Right.
It's kind of like a
slap in the face.
Like, let me get that. You know what I'm saying?
Slap in the face. Cause you doing numbers, man. You got over 1,000 some screens, man, on all your platforms, man. So your song is doing well.
And then you know how people are. I don't want nobody to go back and look at his song that he just dropped and be like, oh, she got Truck Stop Love. Oh, she done stole his. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she done took his idea and she ain't being original.
How? And yours came out before him. You and this dude is no friends. Y'all have no type of connection. So how could
people don't know me? Once they get to catching on to Truck Stop Love,
and they don't know him too much neither. I mean, far as this, like they don't know him too much neither. You know what I mean? Like he ain't no major artist. You know what I mean? Like I don't know of him.
he's doing some big things. He's doing some great things, which is why, you know what I'm saying, it hurt
Right.
my feelings more than it would have somebody else doing it, because this is somebody that I am truly a fan of, and I'm still a fan of him even after this Truck Stop Love stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
still am hoping that maybe he see this and he reach out to me and be like, hey, I didn't want to make you feel that way. Like, let's connect. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Let's
we
have a
definitely gonna be on our
even if he
platform.
even if he don't do that, at least extend that hand to be like, hey, this wasn't even like that for real. You know what I'm saying? I was inspired by your song, so just let me go ahead and give you that right now. I'm gonna be cool. I'm still cool right now, but my feelings are hurt. I'm a big baby.
No, I understand that. I understand that, especially when you put in hard work. You know what I mean? That's just like your baby. It's like taking care of your baby. You know, your music, the things that you in love with, as far as like physically, man, them actually like a baby, because you have to put in energy to make these songs. You have to put a lot of footwork in to promote these songs. Like, it's a lot come with this music. It's not just recording and you thinking you're gonna blow like that. No, it's hard work and dedication that you have to commit to this game. It's not easy. If easy, everybody will be doing it. Like, this is not no game. Like, feelings get involved. Feelings get involved in
That's
music.
just like 803
Anything
Fresh
you love.
song. Shout out to 803 Fresh. That's just like he got his song Boots on the Ground. Now, I would be a motherfucker if I came out behind Boots on the Ground. Let's just say if the song wasn't known, I would be a fool to come out shoes on the ground, spurs on the ground. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
But hey, it is
definitely
what it is. I love the song. I love him, and I wish him nothing but the best and success. And I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying, putting out great
right.
music that hopefully inspires more people. Obviously he was inspired in some type of way, so I'm thankful that Truck Stop Love did do that. Um, but yeah, I wish him the best for real.
For sure, man. But if you watching this, man, give my dog some her props, man. Give her props, man. Straight up. Um, we got a couple more for you. We gonna okay. If you could take, if you could time travel, where would you go? If you could time travel,
If I could time travel,
right?
I would go back in time uh to when my great grandparents were alive, all three of them. I never got to meet my great granddaddy, so I didn't know him. I'm scratched. I did meet him. I was like 2 or 3, so I was way too young to even remember. But my great grandparents, I would definitely go back in time and spend more time with them to gain a lot more wisdom, or just, you know, ask them things now as an adult, since we time traveling, go back in time and just ask them about certain things, about what I should do, or, just vent to them. You know what I'm saying? Just pour my whole heart out. Just lay on their lap, lay on their shoulder, lay in their arms like a big old baby, because that's all they did was baby me. So I would definitely do that. Just lay on them.
I definitely feel like that about my grandparents, my big old. I
Nah, for real.
feel this. I feel the same way. No, nah, for real, man. Like my grandparents, like they was my everything. Like, you know what I'm saying. And, I just lost my last grandparent, man. Like a couple years ago. You feel me?
I'm sorry, baby.
Like, I definitely wish I could take my back in time. I could fix a lot of things too.
Yes.
But look, we looking forward to a bright future, and we gonna keep building until we make it, and we gonna set our people free by breaking these generational curses, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
facts. What's the most unusual job you ever done?
You mean because you gotta think now. I grew up on the farm. I live on the farm. So
Oh,
you
so
talking
you got a lot.
about here, or you talking about hourly pay?
Uh, let me see. We can do the hourly pay. We ain't gotta talk about the form you don't want.
I, because they probably gonna look at me crazy if I get. You know what? No, y'all gotta catch this Mississippi pimping. We putting down. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But no, the craziest job that I done had on the farm, I done had to stick my whole arm and shoulder up a cow asshole so I could measure to see how far along they
Oh
was in their pregnancy. Yeah, so I would
no!
help my granddaddy and my uncle to check to see whenever we get cattle in to see how far along they was in their pregnancy if they was pregnant. So I would have to put a big old glove on that went up about the right here. Stick your whole arm in there. You gotta get down off in there like your shoulder is touching the booty hole. You gotta get
What?
you gotta get all up in there. And they in this contraction that's, keeping them still. The gate closed on them on their sides, and you just stick your hand all off of them. You measure the fetus, and that tell you how far along they is in their pregnancy. Now hourly pay, chicken plant. And it didn't really bother me that much with the smell because I'm used to the chicken houses and how they smell and stuff. So the smell of chicken didn't even bother me at all. But going up in there and it freezing cold like that, mixed with that smell of
Ooh.
ammonia, also mixed with the smell of dead chicken,
Ooh.
did not like it. And see, my daddy was a supervisor that worked there. So
Right.
if I didn't like something, I hated it because I'm so spoiled. I told my dad, I said, look, I don't like this. Y'all gonna change my whatever I'm doing over here. So I went from hanging dead chicken meat. I went over there to the other line and I was cleaning I was peeling the skins off the chicken. Um then after so long, I got tired of doing that because it was so stanky. I said, y'all, please just put me over here with the boxes. They put me over there with the boxes. Child, I couldn't even do that. They had frozen ice and you was putting it over inside the boxes. But if it got inside my shoe or if it got inside my glove, most painful thing ever. Most
Man.
painful thing ever.
Yeah, man. I can imagine, man, you putting that big old glove on and going up a cow rectum, man. It's crazy, man.
Yep. Going up a cat
Damn. That's a shitty job, man.
It is a shitty job. No pun intended.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever been received?
The best piece of advice that I ever received, in a nutshell, I can't really say like verbatim what was told, but in a nutshell, basically like, and I say this same thing to everybody, and people don't understand it, but I guess you got to kind of go through the motions of life before you can fully understand this for real. But damn, you gotta keep God first. But not only that, like keep a pure heart. You gonna go through things out here that try to turn you into the ugliest person, like that it could probably turn you into. But regardless, like, and it's hard, but it's very rewarding. And you're not gonna know that it's rewarding until you see to the task that the Lord placed in front of you. It's gonna be super hard, and you're not even gonna understand. But a lot of stuff is not for us to understand. If you could stay down and go through whatever stuff, is thrown at you in life, the bigger blessing comes afterwards. And whether that be from life situations, what people do to you, what people say about you, a lot of this stuff out here, like, it ain't gonna be true. But good people always win in the end. And I'm a firm believer in that. And I've seen it happen.
Right.
Not only
Right.
for me, but for other people. Like, I've seen people go through the darkest times. And I never knew, like, why they remained a good person or why they kept that same pure heart and didn't let situations or people change them. And now I see we responsible, like you said, we only responsible for ourselves. We can't be responsible for anybody else's reactions, what they do to us, none of that. Like, God is not looking at us for what somebody else did to us. He's looking at us for how we react and how we respond to stuff. When we go to heaven, or when you go to meet the Lord, and it's that day, He's not gonna ask you at the gates like, "What did this person do to you?" He gonna ask you like, "What did you say? How did you respond? Did you stick to everything that I told you to stick to? Did you respond in a way that was loving in the way that I told you to respond? Or did you try to play like you was God and try to punish them people?" I can't punish nobody. That's why I try to keep a good attitude, because who am I to try to punish somebody with a stank ass attitude? I'm not God. Like, you gonna have to answer to Him for that. Whatever you go through in life, I promise you, like, your karma gonna come back on you. I don't have to do nothing, but just stay true to me and keep focused on what I gotta keep focused on, and worry about my doggone child. That's all I'm focused on, and all I ever do focus on. And I had the worst stuff happen to me a few months ago, and people still ask me to this day, like, why don't you respond, or why don't you say this? What's they gonna do for me? What is they gonna do? I worrying about something that I know I can't change, or putting it into God's hands because I done seen Him do the unthinkable and change the unchangeable, and know that since He did it before, I know He'll do it again. Anytime that I have ever tried to take control of a situation myself, it never turned out good. Never. So, in a nutshell, believe in God and stay a good person. Stay authentic, and people will love you and gravitate towards you. Even those that hate you, they just love you in a different form. They just don't know how to process that love they have for you, so it transfers into hate.
Man, I love that advice, man. They gave you some good advice. Most definitely.
Oh yeah,
If
hopefully
you,
they help somebody, even if you're not an artist. That's some everyday life knowledge that you can take with you.
that's right. That's right. Hey, I think you should be a life coach too.
Really?
Nah, for real.
You wanna know what's funny?
Huh?
Wanna know what's funny? I've been
What's
doing
funny?
that. I've been doing that since I was in middle school. And yes, middle school. Not a life coach, but what's
Just
the
giving good advice.
um yeah, like when I was in middle school, we actually had a type of school where we could host like different clubs if we started the club. I actually had a book club at one point, but then it also turned into just like a little girls like empowerment group. And I carried that out from middle school to high school. And I'm still trying to find now how can I best do that with adult women. I want to get together, for different brunch, luncheons, have Bible study, have prayer circle, have picnics, where everybody can come and, like a release circle, write down whatever you're stressing about, whatever you've been holding on to for years that you just can't let go. Write it down. We're going to go over here to the fire, burn it, or go over here, break it on plates, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right.
love helping people, and I love the fact that the Lord took me through a lot of things that He took me through, because if I didn't have the strong mind like I had, I would have wanted to give up a very, very, very long time ago. But I know it's a reason that the Lord, blessed me with a strong mind because now it's easier for me to get out here and talk to other young women or even older women. Men too. I'm a huge advocate for men. I love men. Um, I've helped a few people like come off the streets here in Mississippi. Um, People I went to school with going down the wrong path, either hell or jail, and
Right.
they all found Christ. I'm not gonna take full responsibility for that, but I was there for them. I was studying with them. I was non-judgmental. I just believe in uplifting people and showing them a different path. Like whatever you are tunnel vision on, how you see life right now, is not the full spectrum of how life has to be.
Right. Right. That's the thing. That's the same thing. I'm like coaching. And when I talk to my people, I'm really like talking to myself. You know what I mean? Because you your own best friend. You know yourself better than anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, just getting right with yourself. Just knowing that like every day ain't gonna be good. It's not gonna be bad. Life is what you make it. You know what I mean? Life is what you make it. You know what I mean? Just like you say, man, as long as you put God first, you know, yourself second, your family third, you know what I mean? Everything should go as planned. But a lot of us put others in front of us. Others put family in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your family will take you down too.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
very true.
It's supposed to be God, yourself, and your family. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not right, how can you get your family right? How can you get your family right?
That
You
part.
got to make sure you keeping yourself up at the standard that you need to be keeping yourself at for certain situations
Yeah.
dealing with family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But man, definitely God first, man. That was some good one too, man. That was a good one. I want to ask you these last two questions. We can get out of here. We can sign off and let the people know what you got going on before you leave, what projects you're working on, what you're hitting on like that.
Okay.
Okay. What's the weirdest talent you have that don't nobody know about? The
Ooh.
weirdest talent. The weirdest
the,
talent.
the weirdest talent I have is I sound just like Wendy Williams. I sound just like Wendy Williams. I've been doing this shit since I was in middle school and Wendy Williams impersonation.
Man, you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it for us.
All right.
You gotta hit it for us, man.
Okay. How you doing?
It sounds just like that too.
And I've been doing that since middle school. Like I used to do it down the hallway and people would like quickly turn back like the fuck, like who said that shit?
Man, you sound just boy. Hey, yeah, you would win the impersonation challenge, man. Or win the wish, man. You did that for real. All right. If you had a time machine, would you fix your past mistakes or see your future? If you can fix your past mistakes or see your future.
I think deep on shit. You know that. So
Right.
if I was to say my future, I would kind of be lying for real because I damn sure don't want to see into the future because I believe if people had the ability to see into the future, then they would change up a lot of things and hinder themselves from getting to that. or make the process longer or miss out on a lot of lessons that you need to learn in order to get there. Now, if I said I want to change my past, I would still be lying because I don't want to change nothing in my past. Is there a lot of stuff in my past that I wish I had not gone through? Hell yeah. But would I change it? No, because it made me the woman that I am today. I'm thankful to be at the age of 26 and be as mature as I am and to have the mindset that I have. And all that comes from like life experiences and that comes from mistakes that I did make. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for those mistakes and me bumping my head and learning, I would still be making those same mistakes today.
So true. So true. So true, man.
So I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You gonna plead the fifth?
Yep.
Plead the fifth.
Damn it, I'm pleading the fifth.
Okay, Miss Kiara J. Let us know what you got coming up.
All right, y'all. It's your girl Kiara J, aka Big Mama. Your girl got an EP that I am working on. It will release December the 31st. But in the meantime, I do have a new song that I'm working on. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of it. Yes, I am. The name of the song is Hope You're the Man for Me. So that is the name of the song. And y'all, I'm going to the studio tomorrow to record. I'm not going to put a release date on it because I don't know exactly when we will release it. But stay tuned because it will be very, very, very soon. My next show is this weekend coming up in Indianola, Mississippi, which is way, way, way off in the Delta. But I will be there this coming up weekend on the 4th. And 11th of October, I will be I have to search the city. I can't say the name, but it will be for Alcorn State University's homecoming, which is a HBCU here in Mississippi. So
I know you finna hang out. You hear me?
what?
Homecoming too? Ooh, it's gonna be so thick.
Honey, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna sing, do my little diddly bop, 1, 2, and go home to bed.
Okay, Miss Kiara J. We can follow you on
Y'all
Facebook.
can follow me on Facebook, Kiara J,
Kiara J.
Instagram, Kiara J Music, TikTok, Kiara J Music. Kiara J Music, Kiara J Music, Kiara J.
Kiara J. Kiara J. What about right here, the Instagram at the real Kiara J?
That's not my Instagram name anymore, y'all. That's not it anymore. It's Kiara J Music.
Kiara J Music, man. Man, it was so good to have you, man. Hope this don't be your last time.
You know it's not. You know I gotta check in with the hustle, man.
Man, got to check in, sir.
The smoothest podcast.
Man, you know that. You in the land. You hear me?
In the land.
So, man, got to have you back when you drop your album, man. We got to chop it up again and see how things moving with you. You know what I'm saying? In your future, man, I wish success up on you, man. And, you know, get them haters off. You hear me? Shake them haters off. I already know, so man, it's been a good interview with you. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely has. And to everyone on the live, I love you guys. I don't know y'all, but God bless you all. And thank y'all for tuning in to Chill and Chop It Up with your girl. And hopefully y'all go check me out. And don't be afraid to say something to me on social media either, y'all. I'm very nice. I'm very sweet. So if y'all happen to see my post or something, be like, hey, what up, Kiara? I seen you on the 830 Smooth Podcast. I'm like, hey, y'all, what's going on?
For sure. Man, holla at my girl, man. Y'all show us some love, man. It's been another 830 Smooth Podcast music review with your boy Hustle, man. And my beautiful guest, Kiara J. We out of here.
Peace.